Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. So in today's lesson, we're going to learn how we can stream and play videos inside a SwiftUI application. While doing this, we're going to create a dynamic video-based SwiftUI onboarding screen just like this, okay? Cool. So let's start by setting up a new Xcode project, okay? Fire up Xcode and create a new Xcode project. Here, select single view app, okay? Name your project and make sure you select SwiftUI as the user interface mode, okay? So here we can call it video onboarding, okay? Then save it on your Mac. So for preparing the UI of our app, we can stick with the default content view file. We want the played video to cover the entire screen, but before we implement the video player, we work with a solid black background as a placeholder for it, okay? Therefore, delete the default hello world text here and insert a black color view instead, okay? So here color dot black, just like that, okay? By default, any SwiftUI views content stays inside the so-called safe area, okay? This causes our color view to not touch the upper and lower edge of the screen, okay? So however, we can tell our color view to exceed the boundaries of the safe area by using the edges ignoring safe area modifier. So here, okay, you can determine which safe area edges you want to ignore. In our example, we choose all. Okay, so here, all, just like that. On top of our color view, remember, we just use this as a temporary placeholder for the video player. We want to place the logo of our app and two text views describing the benefits of the app, okay? To stack views on top of other views, we use Z-stack, as you may know. Therefore, wrap the color view into a Z-stack and place a V-stack below the color view. So here, you can write Z-stack, okay? Cut and paste the color into the Z-stack and below write V-stack. Okay, open curly brackets. We place the logo for our app and both text views for aligning them vertically. Okay, we start with inserting an image view for our app's logo. So here, and you can write globe. Okay, in this example, we use the globe system icon and apply the common modifiers to frame it properly. So here, then you can use resizable, then frame will be 70 by 70, okay, then aspect ratio will be fit, okay, the foreground color will be black, okay, and the padding will be bottom and 30, okay. So below our image view, we place both text views and stylize them like this. So here you can add the first text view just like that and write connect to the world, okay, just like that with some modifiers. The first one will be large title and the second one will be foreground color, and inside you can write black, okay. Then the other text you can write get connected to the world's largest community of developers. Okay, share your projects, your IDs, and take advantage of the knowledge of more than 1,000 experts. Okay, cool. Then give some modifiers as well. So the first one is multi-line text alignment. The value will be center. Okay, then foreground color, it's black. Okay, the frame will be with a maximum width, okay, of 320. The padding will be top and 20, and here the padding will be bottom and 50. Actually, here we can change the color by red, for instance, in order to see our design. Okay, so what's missing is the bottom row of buttons that allow the user to either log in or register. Those ones. We want to visually separate this by using a thin white rectangle which we place below our last text view. So here you can write rectangle. Okay, and here you can also write white. Okay, next we insert another hashtag holding the login and the sign up text view. Okay, we distribute both text views equally by inserting spacer views as well. So here hashtag spacer, okay, then text login, okay, foreground color, it's gonna be black. Okay, here the padding will be 20. Okay, then another spacer. Okay, then another text view. So here you can write sign up. Okay, just like that. Foreground color will be black. Here you can write 20 and add a last spacer. Just like that. Okay, perfect. Then we want to push the whole button row to the bottom while fixing the icon and text views as at the center of our content view. To do this, place a spacer view right above the thin rectangle here. Okay, and above the image view. So here, just like that. Perfect. So awesome, we're done with preparing the UI of our onboarding screen. Okay, next we will learn how to create a video player in SwiftUI that we can use as the background of the content view instead of our red color view. Okay, so unfortunately SwiftUI doesn't provide a video player on its own. Okay, therefore we need to rely on using an AV player, which is part of the AV Kit framework in connection with the UI kit. Okay, this means that we have to create an AV player which we insert into an UI view. Then we'll use this UI view to embed it into our SwiftUI content view. Okay, don't worry, this sounds more complicated than it actually is. So as said, we need a UI view to hold an AV player. Therefore, create a new file. Okay, so here you can create a new file. Okay, choose Swift file here. Okay, name this file UI player view. Okay, just like that. Okay, make sure you import then the SwiftUI and AVKit frameworks. So here import SwiftUI and import AVKit. Perfect. And then create a class that adopts the UI view protocol. So here class UI video player. Okay, to be type of UI view. Okay, just like that. Inside this class, we start with declaring an AV player layer, which actually holds the visual output of the video we will play. Okay, so here var player layer, okay, to be equal to AV player layer. Okay, when initializing our UI video player view, we first make sure to have a valid URL before trying to stream the video from it. To do this, we use a guardless statement. Okay, so insert the following overriding init method into the UI video player class. So override init. Okay, here you can write super dot init frame. Okay, and then I will let you copy paste that by putting the line below the video. Okay, so you can write that. Okay, so when overriding the init function, we also need to provide our UI view with the required init question mark method. Okay, so insert this function into your UI video player class as well. So here you can write, actually you simply have to select that and click fix. Okay, perfect. So in our overriding init function, after we safely unwrapped the URL, we can create an AV player, okay, instance that streams the video from the provided URL. We also mute the AV player and tell it to play the video immediately upon initialization. So here you can write let player is equal to AV player. Okay, this one. Okay, then player is muted is equal to true. Okay, and here player dot play. It's like that. Next, we add the created player to the player layer we created earlier. Okay, so player layer dot player is equal to player. Okay, we also want to play the video in full screen. To do this, we tell our player layer to resize the video within its bounds. The bounds will be equal to the frame of the player view once we embedded it into our SwiftUI view, okay, by using the aspect fill option. So here you can write player layer dot video gravity is equal to AV layer video gravity. Okay, raw value will be AV layer video gravity dot resize aspect fill dot raw value. Okay, so finally we add the player layer to the UI view. This results in the following init function. So here you can write layer dot add sublayer player layer. Okay, so we need to lay out all the subviews of our UI video player to adapt their frames to the UI video player bounds. Remember, our player layer is such a subview. To do this, we insert the third and last override method into our UI video player class. So here, override func layout subviews. okay, and here you can write super dot layout subviews, okay, and then player layer dot frame is equal to bounds. That's it. We successfully created a video player that streams the video from a specific URL and that we insert into our SwiftUI, okay? But before we can embed the UI video player into our SwiftUI content view, we need to embed it into a UI view represent table first, since only a represent table can be directly inserted into a SwiftUI view, okay? So to do this, create another class, okay, by pressing Command N on your keyboard and select SwiftUI view, okay? And you can call it player view, just like that, okay, adopting the UI view represent table protocol. So here you can actually delete that, and here you can write UI view represent table, just like that, okay? So you have to know that the UI view represent table protocol has two mandatory functions. The first one is make UI view function that creates and returns the specified view. In our case, that should be the UI view player, while the update UI view method gets called every time the state of the view gets updated, okay? So, however, we don't need the functionality of the latter one for our app, so we just insert the corresponding protocol stub. So here, first of all, func make UI view, this one, okay? Here we can write UI video player, and here return UI video player, just like that, okay? And then func update view, okay? So here it's good, and we can let it empty, okay? Perfect. So awesome. The player view now hosts our UI video player, and we can insert it into our content view. So in our content view, okay, replace the color view with a player view instance. So here, player view, it's like that, okay? You can open the canvas. I'm going to take those two files and put them below the content view, okay? And here you can press resume, okay? Your preview gets filled with blank color now, okay? I'm going to try onto a real simulator. Here, as you can see, it works perfectly, okay? Cool. So let's customize the appearance of the player view a little bit, okay? So first we want to overlay it with an opaque yellow color. So here you can write dot overlay, okay? And here you can write color dot yellow dot opacity, okay? And here we can write 0.5, okay? By doing this, we also see the remaining views of our content view while the video doesn't run, okay? So finally, we also apply some blur to the player view, okay? So here you can write blur, okay, and put a value of 1. And now if we launch our simulator, we'll see that the video gets overplayed with a yellow color and is also a little bit blurred, which makes the remaining content stand out more, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. It was very funny to practice. So give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next lesson, guys. Bye bye. Take care.